Hi everybody and welcome to Architecture 214 Site Planning, and in this video I'm going to walk you through your online course. So here I am signed in to our online course. This is the home page, and so you'll see that we are here in Architecture 214. You will find your news and announcements right here. Right now, as of when I'm recording this video, there aren't any, but you'll find that I communicate to you through those news and announcements. So while we're on that topic, one of the very first things I want you to do is come up here to your own login information and set your profile by entering a photo and maybe some information about yourself. And also set your notifications. Make sure you get those news announcements that I'm sending out to you. All right. Back to our home page here. If you scroll down, you can see that there is a content browser. As this course gets populated, you will see the different modules here. And on the right-hand side, you'll see a calendar of all of the different things that are happening in our course and the due dates. Scrolling back up to the top, my favorite way to access your course is right here in this section. It's called Content, and I'm going to click there now. Once you're in the content section, you can see kind of on the left-hand page a menu or a table of contents of everything in our course. And I have them organized by weekly modules. You can see right now only modules 1 and 2 have been released. All right, eventually there will be a full set for the semester. And we'll start out here in the introductory module with your syllabus and then a whole bunch of information that's designed to get you up and running in the course. All right, so please, I'd like you to take a look at every one of these in the introduction section. Scrolling down. And then we have a section called Review Content. Because we're right here at the beginning of the course, maybe you need a little refresher on some important skills, and that is on reading an engineer's scale. How do you do that? All right. And then AutoCAD. So after you've learned about the course and maybe checked out these review topics, you can continue scrolling down, and there's some assignments and activities. This is everything that you need to actually do and perhaps turn in for this week. Right? All of the things here in week 1, they're designed to help you get started. All right, so that's what these activities and assignments are all about. Let's take a look at a more typical module, and I'm scrolling up to my table of contents, and then take a look at Module 2. All right. Module 1's a little different, it always is. But number 2 is more your typical module, and you can see over here in the table of contents that I have it divided into a content and an activities section. Everything in the content section, I want you to watch, learn from, read. Everything in the activities and assignments section are things for you to do. I'm going to slide back to that Module 1 now and take a look at our syllabus. And you'll find it right here at the top of the introduction section. And you can, with this syllabus, you can scroll all the way to the bottom and download it so you have a PDF copy. Or you can just read it right here in our online class. All right, so we're in full screen mode, so we can take a closer look at this. And in our last video, you already got introduced to me and learned about my office hours and the different ways to contact me. So let's slide on down. You've learned about what we're going to study, this course description. And make sure that you have the prerequisites in order to take this course. Sliding down. In our last video, we just talked about the required textbooks, required technology, and some different supplies that you're going to need. Please take a look at these learning outcomes. This is what you're going to walk away with at the end of the semester. Sliding to the next page. All right. Let's learn about the grading system for this course. Your grades will be determined by 20% discussions, 10% quizzes. The assignments are a more hefty 30%, right? Projects are 30% and your exams are a much smaller 10%. I need you to read all of this on your own, but just know that you need to continue to attend and continue to participate in order to succeed in this course. Let's talk about some due dates. Now, I want you to read this section carefully, but here's the gist. Unless you have something that counts as an excused absence, in general, discussions and quizzes will close on a particular day, and you will not be able to come back and continue to participate in them. Assignments are a little bit different. I give you a little bit of leeway. And so late assignments are accepted with a 10% reduction, all right, up to a week before the midterm or a week before the final, depending on which half of the course we're in, all right. Finally, there are projects and exams. Of course, they'll have a due date, and you will not be able to submit them late. Moving on, please read through this section on your own. And then we're going to go ahead and slide through to the assignments and course calendar. Now, this is kind of the schedule for our semester. All right, so you can see along the left-hand side here that I have numbered your weekly modules. And on the right-hand side, these are our topics, what we're going to study that week. Right? And then here's a complicated schedule, and I'm going to talk more about that in just a minute. If you'll scroll down, you'll see that deadline for the assignments for the first half of the course. Right? We'll have our midterm break and a midterm project. And then sliding through to the end of the semester, you'll see that we'll have a kind of a final or semester conclusion project. All of your second half of the semester assignments will be accepted through this date. And there's our final exam. The last section of our syllabus it has some important information for you, and also discusses some student accommodations. All right, if this applies to you, I'm very happy to have you in the course. I'm here to help you, so please give me a call or send me an email, and let's discuss how I can support you in this course. That's about it for the syllabus. So I wanted to pop back over to the Module 1 and show you one more piece that's very important. I'm going to slide down here, and it's called How to Navigate This Course. We've already talked about how each module is broken up into content and activities. But slide down here, and let's talk about our weekly schedule. You're expected to log in at least about 3 times a week. Right? Each module officially begins on a Monday morning. You'll expect a weekly announcement, if I'm on the ball, to kick off your module. And then you have a full week to read your textbook, work through the online content, and work on the weekly activities. And then the module ends over here Sunday night. And there's some intermediate deadlines. So we start here. By Wednesday nights, I want you to have made your original post, your first or initial post, in a discussion forum. I also suggest, and this is not a hard and fast deadline, but I suggest by this point, you will have worked through the content and taken at least one attempt at the quiz. Then you have the remainder of the week, all right, sliding all the way to the end, to finish participating in the discussion with your comments and replies, to perhaps take the quiz again. All right, every quiz you're able to attempt up to 3 times, and to finish and submit any assignments. Scrolling down again, boy, can I work ahead? Can I do any of these things early? Yes, the answer is yes, but only a couple of days early. I actually open the module up on Fridays, right? And so they overlap, the weekly modules overlap slightly. So you've had a chance to take a look at our online course. We walked through the syllabus and the weekly schedule. Now it's time for you to keep going here in this Module 1 and learn all the details and attempt those Module 1 activities. Thanks, everybody.